Good evening. I am the mainly digger. You might be asking why I have a machete in my hand. Because Ian Y. Gath, I hope I said that right. Check out his YouTube stage, his YouTube channel. Sent it to me. On my one of my videos about I was complaining about I didn't have a machete or something like that. He's like, "Oh, I'll send you one," and he did. Thank you very much, Ian. I'm going out tomorrow and gonna find that cave. That was very cool. Finders keepers, what is up? Um, but yeah, thanks to Ian, I have a machete to go find that cave. How is everybody? Now, Ian, I'm not gonna cut myself. Actually, I'm putting it away now. I just wanted to play with it. That's all. Um, but yeah, thanks, Ian. That's awesome. It came today. Um, so I'm excited. I'm going out tomorrow and finding that cave. It'll be good times. Of course, I'm going to record it too, and I'm going to go metal detecting also. So at the Kennedy Estates, but that'll be fun. How y'all doing? How you guys doing? Did you go out metal detecting? Anyone go out metal detecting today? I don't know. People, I'm on vacation, so I can go do that stuff. But yeah, just trying to think of different places to go. I went to the cemetery today, and that was just it wasn't I wouldn't say it was a weird feeling. It was just different. A machete is a machete. I mean, it's a tool. If it breaks, I'll just go get another one. Um, there's some expensive machetes out there too, but I don't see why people buy expensive machetes because it like you're gonna use them. Like my brother-in-law has one that he bought for like $100, and it's an amazing like the steel's great, but like he doesn't want to go out and use it because it's so pretty. But I mean, not machetes aren't pretty, but like it's special to him. I guess I don't know. I want to use it. I want to go and use this machete, but I have one now. Um, but yeah, no, I'll use and abuse it. Thank you very much. Um, but yeah, we'll see how tomorrow goes. See what's up. The cemetery today was something else. Like it made me think about like I don't know, just stuff. It's just cemeteries always do that to me, where you go there and it's quiet and it's calm, kind of a restful place, is I guess, and it's kind of what it's supposed to be. But just it was, and then I went digging for like 3 hours after, so that's all I thought about. But yeah, I had fun. It was a good time. But I'm so excited to go see if that cave is there. Just go explore. Thank you. It was And like I went there with the intention of finding the headstone of the because it's well, obviously it's a lady that was freed. She was a freed slave, and but I couldn't find it. So I might go back there. I might not. I might just let it go and just be like, oh, okay, didn't find it. But yeah, there's so many old tombstones back there, headstones, that it's and they're all, I mean, they're all about from the 1800s, and I think there was an old church. What I did learn from when I went to one of the Falling Springs church is that there's a difference between or the difference between cemeteries and graveyards. A cemetery is connected to a church and has been blessed by the church. A graveyard is hasn't been blessed or isn't connected to a church. It's something I didn't know, and that like kind of cool information. That's also what I was thinking about it. Using it like I don't know. I feel like I'm going to start a revolution with it in hand or something like that. It's actually is made in El Salvador. I couldn't say that, and I don't know. It's just funny. One of my I have a friend who's his family's from El Salvador, and he used to tell me stories about like because he went to school down there. Um, like their school, they don't teach them how to. I mean, they teach them like common school stuff, but they also teach them how to use machetes. And every child's issued a machete, or that's what he said, and that's how he was telling the story. But I don't know exactly. I also had a friend from Panama, and he told me the same thing. Like they're taught how to clear fields with machetes in school and stuff. Which I mean is a good something to have, a good skill to learn. But yeah, that's good to know. Um, but yeah, like I might have mixed that up with a cemetery and graveyard. Um, because I was more we were I don't know, he was talking about it, and I probably mixed it up. But yeah, I'm excited to get out. Always excited to get out, but it's good times. Excited to go home. Can't wait to go home. My kids are excited to go see me, or I'm excited to go see my kids. My 8-year-old daughter is excited to see all the stuff that I found. Um, so all the pictures I have, I've kept. She's more interested in dinosaurs, though. She loves dinosaurs and fossils. Um, so every time I talk to her, she asks me if I find dinosaur bones, and I haven't yet. So, but that'll be fun. Um, yep. I'm trying to think what else. There's an island on the Kennedy States I mentioned in yesterday's live log that I want to get on. It's just the water in the creek is it's too fast. It's moving too fast because it's been raining a lot, which is dying down. Like today, it was hotter and sunnier. Um, Tomorrow it should be the same thing. We don't. There's not going to be any rain here for a little while, like a week or two. So should be able to get out to that island. But yeah, now that I have the machete, like I have no excuses to go not go explore. So I'm excited. But I've never long jumped. Never long jumped. In high school, I was actually I ran like I was pretty quick. A sprinter. I was pretty good at sprinting. Long running, never. Like you get 2 miles out of me, maybe 3 miles. Not anymore though. My joints are bad. So that 2 mile turns into it feels like it's a long run. Shot put and discus, did that stuff. But in high school, it was mostly like that. I did like my formal track years in Maine, and then I moved to Arizona, and I just wrestled all year round. Yeah, I bet sand, all that sand, all that gritty sand. No, I just remember I didn't do this in Arizona, but when I deployed to Iraq and stuff, I would put Vaseline in my nostrils so all that sand and stuff wouldn't get in my nose. Um, because that stuff is gross. Uh, but yeah, it's dust and sand. Ugh, ugh. But no, the easiest way, and it's shallow because like the creek splits and the island's in the middle of the creek. So if you go one way, because the creek runs this way, and if you go straight, the island's right here, and the creek goes around the island, and it goes into the mill run, which is man-made, and then the other part of the creek goes around to where the barn and the house are, and where the creek comes to a peninsula or to a point is shallow. It's fairly shallow when it hasn't been raining for a week. Um, but so I'm excited to go, and maybe I'll go actually in the water and detect because it is shallow there, and that is kind of a collection point for everything. Um, but yeah, it was a mill run. There was a mill run there, so there's been multiple mills besides the one the ones that I thought I found today or thought I found. Um, but yeah, I'm excited to go explore the island. Um, you're not late if you're here. How are you doing, New Level Auto? But yeah, speaking of which, I'm just thinking out loud. Before I go to Maine, I gotta go get my car looked at. Germany, Germany. I was there for 30 days once at Ansbach. Amazing time. Ansbach. I got to go to Nuremberg. Um, I think it's pronounced Rothensberg. It's probably not pronounced. That's probably how I pronounce it. But that was fun. Germany was a good time. Coffee was amazing. Coffee and beer, amazing. But yeah, I'm excited to go home back to Maine and live the rest of my life, normal life, I guess. I don't know. Um, go definitely hit the main metal detect a little bit, a lot. Find some more history out there, up there. Um, yeah, Maine's filled, chock filled with history. It just is. The creek conversation. The property I metal detect on, there's a creek. Um, it there's also a man-made mill run, and where it splits, there's an island, and the island comes to a peninsula, and where it's a shallow point where people have been crossing for however long, and I'm gonna go explore the island. I've wanted to explore the island for a while, but it's getting to the island that is the hard part, because yes, that part is shallow, but at the same time, it's been raining for like 2 weeks or a week or two, week and a half, however long. So it's like the water's just raging. So I'm excited to go explore that island. Also excited to go explore. There's a possible cave that was filled in that one of my last videos that um, I tried to get to, but it was too thick. Ian got me a machete, so I'm gonna hack through it. It's gonna be fun. Awesome times. Yeah, it's all right. Thanks, Ian. Thanks for the machete, man. Um, but yeah, the cemetery video I did today was fun, and actually got out metal detecting for extended period of time, and I found a hinge or clasp or hasp. I forgot. Um, hasp. There we go. A hasp for a lock. Um, where I found a whole bunch of nails or square nails. So like there possibly was a structure there. So this kind of verifies that there was a structure. Oh, thanks. At least someone's watching them. A lot of people watch them, but thank you for watching my videos. Um, but yeah, it's like it's just it, today's video was fun. Metal detect, both videos were fun, but like verifying that something was there, because I found a lot of odd things in that area. Um, a huge bolt, like I don't know what the bolt was used for. Um, it's just odd because like in the field because there's a huge field on the Kennedy Estates. You find like farming stuff, or I find farming stuff or horse related stuff. Um, so like that is kind of the property owner's like backyard. I just find just all sorts of stuff. So to find like that a structure was actually there is cool. I don't know what the structure was used for. Probably just a storage shed, maybe a grain shed, maybe another mill. Who knows? But yeah, so I like going to that part. Like the field is fun because you find like horror stuff. I'm always gonna find something. Like I could not use a metal detector and dig a hole and find square nails, at least 5 square nails. Um, but like the barn, the that whole area is just like a you find all sorts of different stuff, like from different eras. Like I found the ashtray from the 50s that was by the barn. Um, yeah. Uh, so there's all sorts of stuff. There's all random things that I find that make no sense, and then once you put the pieces together kind of make sense. Or I'll ask the property owner, "Hey, what is this?" And the property owner will be like, "Oh yeah, my father, brother used that 40, 30, 50 years ago for this and that." And I was like, "Oh, okay, now it makes sense." Um, but yeah, the barn is from the 1800s, early 1800s. It was put up by it's or John or Judge John Kennedy. Fun with dirt. Um, and he was a judge in Chambersburg. I swear, like anybody who's been had anything to do with Chambersburg and building it up as a city, public service has owned that property from the time that Chambersburg was formed to now. Has owned that property. This is an amazing property in general. I haven't found any old coins, but it's like when I got to go when I did the Rose Rent Church spring or Falling Springs Rose Rent Church. Um, you actually like I got to look in the cemetery and like I noticed some names from my research. I was like, oh, I know who that is. Oh, I know who that is, or that's the kid of this person, or that you got to see the genealogy of Chambersburg. And but I saw it through the research, and I saw it at on the graves and stuff. It was just cool. It was cool to see that stuff. It's always good to be breathing. Always good to be breathing. I had a friend who always, every time I would ask him, "How you doing?" He'd be like, "Oh, it's always good to be above ground. Could have had the worst day. I'm above ground. I'm fine." All right, dude. Okay. Um, right side of the ground always. I like that. Right side of the ground always. Um, but yeah, Kennedy State should be fun. And there's so much history. Like before I leave, I want to hit like all the historical spots in the area, and there's still a lot. Um, I don't think I'm going back to Gettysburg. I wish I could, but I don't think I have enough time. Oh, that's a good thing. I'm glad you got him. Is he doing okay from his heart attack? But yeah, I've that's awesome. It's a small bag of silver dollars. That is awesome. That is I wish I would find that stuff while I was working. Like actually no, I did find something like that when I was working at Bath Iron Works. I found a nickel. I thought it was a penny. I found a nickel from like either I think it's either 1935 or 1939 just by the trash can. It's like it's the oldest coin I've ever found, and it was at work by the trash can on a ship. But that's like a bag of silver coins. That's awesome. Um, yeah, trying to think what other stuff. I might do a there's a playground. I've done it before. I'd like a quick little. I might do the playground that's in my pretty much in my backyard. Um, I'll have to do it on like a weekday though when all the kids are at school. Um, Playground. I keep saying I'm going to go magnet fishing, but I never do. Um, So at some point, I'm gonna go magnet fishing again, or bridge hopping. I like to call it bridge hopping because there's not that many bridges in Chambersburg, but the bridges they do have are pretty cool. Um, Looking at other like historical properties to go look at as like or historical uh history like ghost tours, not ghost tours, but just like go there. One of my the friend that I always go with is always working, so like I haven't been in contact with him for a while. We work at the same place, but like we're on different shifts. So like I either see him in passing or like he sees me at when I'm going or whatever. Seeing in passing, same thing. But well, that's the thing. Like in Maine, like there's so many lakes, ponds, and streams and stuff like that. Chambersburg, you have streams, you have a creek, you have I mean a couple of bridges, but that's it. Like you don't have any boating docks. Um, you don't have that stuff. You don't have the stuff where I mean you have bridges, but you don't have the stuff where like the metal would collect in the stream. Um, or people where people drop stuff. Or you like I could go to Chambersburg, which is like it's not the stream's not well kept, not well cleaned. And there's probably stuff there, but there's stuff that you don't want to find there either. Um, but yeah, the water in inner Chambersburg doesn't seem safe. But like you get outside of it, there's a old bridge. Um, the one I almost died on is down the road. It's an old bridge. It's just like the architecture's just amazing on it. I love looking at it. But I'd I'd probably pull a couple needles out down in Chambersburg, so in the center of the city. So I only go magnet fishing down there or metal detecting either. But and that's true of Maine too. There's some cities you don't go in the water in. Uh, Lewiston is one of them. You just don't go. You'll come out with three toes, or you'll come out with an extra toe. Um, the out the stuff it's not relic or historical. I've pretty much collected it, and I'm gonna take to the scrap yard. I just have to find a scrap yard in Chambersburg. It's not. I don't have I have a lot of stuff, but I don't have a lot of stuff to make money off them or a decent amount of money off from. I probably got a couple bucks out of it, but it'll be fun. But yeah, there's this whole place. Early settlers, mostly Scotch Irish settlers, German settlers. I should have known this, but like before I went to Gettysburg, I didn't know that it was settled by the Germans. There was a German immigrants. Um, yeah, a lot of German immigrants here. The Amish, the Dutch. Um, uh, Jewish. There's a Jewish like the actually there was Jewish settlers came here before any of the Scotch Irish settlers came here. They just weren't like they weren't well established. See, that's one thing I worry about, man. There's houses going up and there's property going up. People are buying out property, but like they're all out of staters. Um, and it's not a bad thing, but what happens is like they'll especially up north, they'll buy a piece of property, uh, put a trailer or bring like an RV up there for like 2 or 3 months in vacation, and they leave. But what they do is they post-it signs or no trespassing signs all over the property, and they don't. You can't go on the property, even though they're only there for like 3 months. People in Maine, people go to the beaches all the time, and it's I can't wait. I can't wait to hit the beaches after tourist season. Cannot wait because like tourists come from all over the world to go to Maine, um, and the Canadians love vacationing in Maine for whatever reason. Um, so that'll be fun. I can't wait. Just go to the beach again. I can't wait to go to the beach. Like there's beaches in Pennsylvania, but they're not like they're lake beaches and they're small. But Maine, there's beaches everywhere. You can't detect 25 feet away from a tree. That's or from a tree. I don't know. That's pretty hard not to do. Like I'm just thinking of Pennsylvania and Maine, like easier. I mean, it can be done. Like you can detect in fields and stuff, but like there's a lot of trees. Even in Pennsylvania, there's still a lot of trees. That's a bogus rule. That's a garbage. That is a garbage rule. That's that's like it's hard. It's really hard to do with it. Not digging around trees or tree roots. Yeah, you go out. That's one thing about magnet fishing. Like you're gonna get more garbage, but at the same time, you're gonna clean up that stream. Um, like I always watch the guys from the UK who go magnet fishing, and they always get the craziest stuff, and it's especially like here in Pennsylvania, you're not gonna get that stuff, or even like the I'd watch a couple YouTube channels that would do it like in the inner city, and they would pull like trash and stuff up and metal objects. Like here in Chambersburg, the mostly I've pulled up is bottles or not bottles, but bottle caps, fishing gear, fishing line, stuff like that. But you're cleaning up the streams, you're cleaning up the creeks, you're cleaning up the waterways, which is always good. What is up, Frank Reynolds, New Hampshire? Yeah, the thing is, like, I always get the big stuff that I can't pull out or I can't take with me. Like there's a I think there's a shopping cart at the Kennedy States on the creek that I can't take with me. Like it's too big. Um, but yeah, I'm excited to go home. I'm like detecting wise and research wise, I love Chambersburg. It's awesome. I love Pennsylvania, but like ready to go home. Go start work. Like I said, I like my job, but I don't. I mean, like working at BIW is an amazing job, but like it's if I could retire early, I would. Uh, I can't wait till I retire out of the military, out of the army. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to be done with the army. I have nothing negative to say about the army, but I'm just done. And that'll I still have two 2 years on my contract before I can even think of retiring. In 2 years, it'll be 20 years that I've been in the military. It feels longer than that. But yeah, bunch of stories and adventure. That's what I got out of the military. Got to come down here and do some metal detecting. Oh, thank you. Um, yeah, I cannot wait to go home. Um, All right, I got to go to the gym. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. Most of you already are subscribed. So, uh, uh, talk to y'all later. I'll be on tomorrow. Oh, wait. I'll talk to this one. Hey, before I go, just want to say thanks for watching, Andrew Harrison. Sorry. Catch me tomorrow. I'll probably make 2 more videos tomorrow. Um, and then I'll have a live stream. Maybe I'll make 3. I don't know. Thank y'all.